Mm.
He registered somewhere
Yeah.
and the guy called, we charge $280.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, you just register and this and
That's crazy. Okay.
You didn't remember. You didn't remember. But it's not good to let the battery carry the load when there is
Okay.
socket over there.
So
Power.
let's get started. All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another live. Let's get started right away. You guys know what it is. We're live here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make $1,000 to $5,000 every single day. And yeah, it's right. It's $1,000 to $5,000 a day that I make here. Now, a lot of people might think, oh my God, that's huge amounts of money. But really, it isn't huge amounts of money. The one thing that I always tell everyone is, after 20,000 every month, you actually stop feeling it. After $20,000 a month, up to like 100, 200,000, you don't feel any difference. There's really no difference. So basically, right here, we clear around $30,000 to $50,000 a month on average USD, doing trades. And what we want to do is we want to be able to give this strategy to everybody. We want everybody to be able to have access to it. And what is the reason for that? Why do we want to just give out our secret next level 9,000 strategy? The real reason is because what we need to do is we need to be able to raise a few $100 million in order for us to be able to scale big. You know how I just said, like, after 20,000 a month, you really don't feel it anymore, because all your bills are paid, everything is okay, you're just okay. So in order for us to scale to the next level, I need 100 million, 500 million, $1 billion, because less than that, it's not going to change my life. All right. So let's get started. What's going on? Lisa, what up? Toa, what up? Legacy Builder, Jojo, what's going on? Mashik, King Solomon, Verinder, Ranj, Mar, Ali, what's up? David, how you doing? Batiste, what's up? Johnny. All right, so everybody's joining. Let's get started. Let's try to have a good session today, all right? So basically, for anybody who's new here, welcome to the live. I come live here. I show you guys exactly how I make money in the markets. And the main thing that we always tell everybody is you should never, ever pay anyone to learn how to trade, okay? Because if you're paying them, just understand this one very important concept, which is if you're paying them, they're not making money in the markets, okay? We should be very clear on that. Anytime you see someone who's selling a course, selling a bot, selling a subscription, selling anything like that where you got to pay, you need a sheet? Can you give? Anything that you got to pay for, just understand the reason they need to charge you money is because they're not making money trading. Does that make sense? Okay, let me just give you guys an example. There's so many people, and Jojo, I'm going to answer your question, okay? So there's so many people that are like, look, I'll teach you how to trade. I have the most ultimate strategy. I get huge, big wins, all this. If you want access to it, it's $200 a month. And I'm like, hold on, that doesn't make any sense to me. If you're making huge gains in the market, why do you need my $200? What? Why? That makes no sense, right? Like if you really think about it, why do they need your $200? That's a tank of gas in the car. That's how much I fill my gas tank for every week. Why do you need my $200? So exactly. So the main thing that you guys should really understand is if you're paying anyone to learn how to trade, do you know what that's called? I'm going to show you. What that's called. It's called a scam. That's a scam, okay? If anyone is selling anything, it's a scam. If anyone is promising you guaranteed results, it's a scam, okay? If anyone is saying you'll guaranteed make $300 a day, that's a scam. If anyone says they're going to be able to flip your money, look, it's very important before we even get into it for you to understand these things. Why? Because if you don't understand this, I'm telling you, you're going to fall for it. And then you're going to come here crying to me, oh, I sent this guy $3,000. He said he's going to give me $100,000. And I'm going to say, you fell for that? You know, so this is the problem that I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to save you guys. Okay, that's the reality. Because guess what? Every single day, this isn't a joke. Every day, I meet someone who has paid for something or sent money to someone and they got scammed. 7 days a week, 365 every single day. Someone calls me, I meet someone in person. So basically, what I'm here trying to show you guys is if anyone says they'll flip your money, 2,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 100,000, they're lying to you. They're just lying to you. Because here's the thing, any business that you start that's a real business, you should be able to scale it up, right? Like scaling is part of a business, right? Okay, so now let's just think about it this way. So if a guy is telling you, I can take your 1,000 to 100,000, okay? Let's just scale that up. Does that mean they can take my 1 million to 100 million? That makes no sense. Do you think they can take my 1 billion to 100 billion? No. So it doesn't make sense, okay? Now, Jayesh is saying, Abdullah is saying, very true, Bo. Exactly. Now, here's the thing. Now, if they can't show you their live trades, okay, if they can't show you a verifiable track record on a live account, because we can show you track record on a live account, we show you all of our trades live. If they can't show you that, they're scamming you. They're lying to you. And then if there's a limited time offer or a trial, like 7-day trial, and then or any catches, that's also a scam. Okay, just remember, all of these things are red flags to a scam. Now, obviously, we don't sell anything. We do all of our trades live. You know, there's no credit card machine here. There's no anything here, okay? You just come here, you learn, it's free. And then you get free access to our lifetime access to our over $500,000 system. So Jayesh is saying, what if I load my funds to this platform? Someone won't take it? No, because they're licensed and regulated. Okay, so the reason that we're using Avado is because they're licensed and regulated. No history on this platform pre-September, December 2024. So here's the thing, Jayesh. So the parent company is called Godoo, Godoo CM. You can Google them. They're licensed, regulated in multiple countries. This is just their Avado trading platform that they launched a while ago, and it's actually a really, really good platform. All right. Oh, Mike died. Oh, looks like Mike is still connected. Guys, can you guys still hear me? Yo, Sonny, can you guys still hear me? Hello. Okay, I guess they can't. What's up? Where am I streaming? Yeah. YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok.
YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube as well. All right, can you guys hear me? Yeah, can you guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. All right, thanks, David. Thanks, Jayesh. Thanks, Sunny. So basically, what I was saying was that here, let me put this one on charge just in case. Can still. Okay, perfect. So basically, what I was saying was, Godoo CM is the parent company of Avado. If you just Google them, Godoo CM, they're actually huge. They're regulated, licensed, and this is the main thing that we tell everybody. When we are trading, we always have to make sure we're using a licensed and regulated trading platform. Okay, something that is safe and secure. That's why we use Godoo Avado, because they're licensed, they're regulated in multiple countries. We've been using them for many, many years now. And it's really good. Everyone's had a very, very good experience with them. Their customer service is excellent. Yo, it's in the bot for sure. Let's start. What about Wealthsimple? So Wealthsimple is not a trading platform. It's an investing platform. Okay, so investment and trading, two different businesses. All right. LKY is saying scammer. So here's the thing. Scamming involves taking your money. So I actually never take anyone's money. I don't ask for any money because I don't need your money. I don't sell anything because I don't need to sell anything. And, you know, there's no like, you know, I'll take your money, I'll trade for you. I don't do that. So I don't trade for you. I won't take your money and I don't sell anything. So it's literally impossible for me to scam you. That's so funny. Yeah, Tim. So I know people from all over the world that are using Avado. LKY is saying you're forcing people to sign up. So actually, I'm not forcing you to do anything. If you actually think about it, you're just watching me on TikTok. You can keep scrolling, but what you'll realize is that I'm the only one that comes here and I show you all my trades live and I show you exactly how to make money in the markets, how I'm making money in the markets, and you actually don't have to pay me. So you're not forced to do anything except, you can live in your mom's basement forever. That's fine. No one is forcing you to move out, even though your mom probably should force you to move out. Okay. By now. Um, I should say, bro, if you don't want to leave. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. Look, LKY and everyone else who's very skeptical right now, it's okay. And you should be very skeptical because actually every single other person you find online will scam you. And why do I say that? Because they will sell you something. They will take your money in some way. They're going to, for a subscription or for a bot or for a send me your money, I'll trade. So remember, we don't do any of those things. All right. Galu is saying that's what I thought, but this dude is legit. I appreciate you, Galu. He's not forcing anyone to stay. Exactly. I don't force anyone to do anything except if you're ready to change your life, then I'm here to help. And I will never ask you for money. You should just LKY saying I'm up 50%, my guy. I don't need your BS. Okay, so here's the thing. It's so funny that you say you're up 50% because this is one thing that I'm gonna. By the way, I actually answer everybody's comments. Okay, because everyone, I treat everyone like they're sitting in front of me. So if you're saying something, you should be able to say it to my face because I'll respond right to your face. So it should be like that. Anyone made money and taking it out? Yeah, I mean, we did a 80K bank withdrawal just a few months ago. And guys, remember, they're licensed and regulated. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so how to start. Guys, for anyone who wants to get started, these are the steps. So you guys can take a screenshot and let's get started. Why don't you show that Avado is... Okay, so here, let's just go. Here's the Avado website. Okay, just so you guys can see. By the way, this is the platform that we're using. Okay. So if we go right here to platform and then it says our regulations. By the way, getting regulated is very serious because governments are involved. Okay, so it's not easy. And you can see right here, they're regulated by 3 different countries. Okay, so 3 different countries they're regulated by, and they've been regulated for many, many, many years. All right, so there's their regulations. So guys, if you're trading anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money. Are you in Canada? Yeah, so our office right here. So the Just Simple Trading office is in Canada, which is us. Here's our office address. By the way, guys, here you go. If you guys want, you can call me at any time. There's my phone number. Here's my office address. You can come visit us in person, and we're here every single day. Yo, Gloves Daily, what's going on? Oh, dang, you were on Twitch and now you're on TikTok. What up? What up? All right. So let's go. Let's get started. Polishing is saying, haven't met you, but seems like by telling the truth, you're creating problems for yourself. Actually, that's the reality. It's that it's so hard to find people who are truthful now because at the end of the day, they're gonna always end their sentence with, "Oh, and buy my this," or "Here, pay for my this." Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's not waste any more time. How do we make money? Okay, so the first thing is we have our account set up right here. Let's just go right here, access platform. All right, so just joined. What do you guys offer? So basically, let me tell you guys the way it works. So when I'm trading here, we risk less than, I'll give you guys the entire strategy right now. Then I'll show you guys how it works. Okay. So when we're trading, we risk way less than 1% of our balance. So every day I make around 1/4% or 0.5%. So LKY is saying selling a dream. That's the dream. I make less than 1% a day. Okay. Now at the end of the month, it ends up being like 5 to 8% a month that we end up making. And you can see on my account size, it's about almost 600,000 USD, which is around 700, 750 Canadian. Okay. So on this, I'm making on about 600K, I'm making around $1,000 to $5,000 daily, which ends up being $30,000 to $50,000 a month. Okay, so what do we offer? So basically, what we do is we tell you exactly what our trading strategy is. We show you exactly how it works, and you don't have to pay. So let me show you guys. Wait, you guys are probably like, wait, AKA, are you even making money? Okay, let me show you. So here's our entire track record on a live account on a regulated licensed trading platform. Okay, so right here, yo, Celestino, what's going on? Zindabad, yeah, 5K is good. Remember, we always risk less than 1%. Tim is saying, who the heck at 600K? A lot of people. But there's no minimum or maximum. You can start with any amount. So here's all of my trades, okay? Now, the one thing that you'll realize is I also have losing trades, okay? I have winning trades and I have losing trades. And guess what? It's impossible to have a 100% win ratio. It's not possible because nobody has a 100% win ratio. So let me show you guys. So here's my winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trades. You guys can see all of them are less than 1% risk. Actually, in fact, all of them are around $1,000. So do you know what the math is? Let's say you had $1,000 account. It's like you're risking $1.50 to $2 on $1,000 account. That's the risk that I'm taking. So this is exactly what I'm trying to show everybody is, when it comes to trading, it's not about flipping your money. Everyone's coming in here like, being like, oh, I took my 2,000 to 5,000. And I'm like, okay, how many times can you do that? How many times can you really do that? Because that's not what this is about. That's not what trading's about. Trading is about having consistent income. $50 a day, $60 a day, an extra $100 a day. That's what everybody needs. Okay, you don't need 2K to 5K. I'm telling you what you need and you don't need, okay? You don't need 2K to 5K. You need an extra $50 a day. You need an extra $80 a day. That's what you need. And that's what I'm here to try to show you guys is that if you go online, your mind will get wrecked. You will get absolutely wrecked because you're going to see these guys driving Raris, driving Lambos, big mansions, private jets. And they're like, look, I did this. I took my $100 to $100 million, and you can do it too. If you pay for my course, it's $200. And you're like, well, wait, hold on. You're showing me videos in a private jet, and you want me to pay you $200 a month? It makes no sense. Again, it goes back to everybody is scamming. So, it's really about, if you look right here, I started this account last year in January 2024. You can see right here, January 2024, we started with 200K, okay? And in about a year and a half, we made a profit of 460,000. Okay, so we took the account from 200 to about 660K. Okay, now here's the thing. That might sound like, wow, you made 460,000 in the past year and a half. It's the same thing as if you took 20,000 to 60,000 in a year and a half, or 2,000 to 6,000 in a year and a half. But most people want to do 2,000 to 6,000 today, So do you guys see what I'm trying to show you guys? It's that it's really just about having slow and steady growth, Now, here's the thing. There's some people that come online and they're like, oh, is this even real? Is this even a real account? All of this stuff. Now, here's the thing. This is a live USD account on a licensed and regulated trading platform. And because I also don't sell anything, it's so funny. So I don't sell anything. I don't sell a course. And then if I'm also trading on demo, then how do I pay my bills? That's something to think about. Because I don't ask anyone for money. And then if I'm also trading on demo, then how do I pay my bills? It makes no sense. So let's just be very logical here and understand that there is nobody other than me that you'll ever find for the rest of your life that will give you the truth like I'm giving it to you. All right. Dale is saying it's a marathon, not a sprint. Exactly. Candlestick is asking, do you set flat 1% per trade, or are you compounding every day on the 200K? So here's the thing. The way that all my trades are they're less than 1% risk per trade. Okay. Less than 1% risk per trade. So when I started this account with 200K, I was only doing basically like $200 to $500 trades. Okay, so I was doing small. Then once the account scaled up, I was able to increase my risk, but the percentage stayed small to about $1,000 per trade. Okay, Crazy Gunner is saying, how much to join? It's free. There's no cost to join. You just come here and watch me live. I'll walk you through exactly how I do everything. Crazy Gunner is saying, I have 25K. Yeah, so on 25K, the max I would risk, actually, I would risk even less than 1%. So I would start off with even $10. Actually, we should all start off with very small risk trades, $10 trades, $20 trades, even $1 trades. All right. And then once we're able to be consistent, that's when we can start to do larger trades. Now, let's go here. By the way, for anyone asking, here's our office address. Am I trading gold now? So, okay, let's get into it. So I'm going to be doing Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ. Those are the three pairs that I trade most. All right, so now here's my account. You guys have seen the trade history. You guys have, basically gotten the overview of what it is we're doing here. Now let's go and see if there's any trades that we can take. All right, so how does our system work? So the range bars run on all of the markets. Okay, so now, yeah, you can definitely come. And meet us in person. Yeah, for sure, Wealth. LKY is saying after 1 week you'll have 25. Actually, we always say risk less than 1%. Okay, so hopefully we're all able to make money over time. The address again, here you go. There's the office address. Just take a screenshot. So how does our system work? Okay, let's just get right into it. Now, if you look right here, you're gonna see that everybody does technical analysis. Okay, everyone draws lines on a chart. Anyone that draws lines on a chart is just wasting time because technical analysis is not real. Okay, drawing lines on a chart will never make you profitable. I actually always call it art on a chart. Okay, so let me show you guys this. So, people will do this and say, bro, trust me, I know exactly what's happening. Okay, the problem is, nobody knows what's happening when you're drawing lines on a chart. And why is that? It's because there's way too much human bias involved. Way too much. There's too much of your emotion and your bias, and you watch some news and the other person read some articles. That's why there's too much human bias involved. It doesn't work. It's really just art on a chart. Okay, this is what it is. It's just art on a chart. So technical analysis is not real. And I've never found anyone that's been able to make money drawing lines on a chart. The reason is because these candles are time-based. So if you look right here, it's either on the 1 minute or the 5 minute or 30 minute. Now, here's the problem. Let's say you do technical analysis, you draw lines, or your mentor or your guru who's charging you money, which you should cancel all your subscriptions. Now, they're drawing lines on a chart and they're saying, oh, I know which way the market's going. It looks like it's going up. Okay, now you switch to the 5 minute and suddenly it looks like the market's going down. Then you switch to the 30 minute and never mind, looks like the market's going up. So anytime you change time frame, it's different. And the reason is because time has nothing to do with the markets. Okay, time has nothing to do with the markets. Now, do you really think, the example I always give is, do you really think gold says, oh, it's 213, time to go up? No. Do you really think Bitcoin says, oh, it's 9:45 a.m., time to go down? No. So the markets have nothing to do with time. So this is why if you look, 28 days, happy Canada Day. Let's go. So if you look at the range bars, why is it that the range bars look so clean and easy to read and linear? But if you go over here to these time-based candles, they're all different shapes and sizes. Why is this? It's because the range bars are not based on time. They're only based on actual price movement. So only when the market moves are these range bars generated. Okay, this is why they look so clean and easy to understand. Okay, it's going straight up. Okay, it's going straight down. Now, how do we use them? So the way we use the range bars is right here when the markets are reversing. So when we're going from a downtrend to an uptrend, this is where we're entering a buy trade. Okay, and when we're going from an uptrend into a downtrend, this is where we're looking for a sell trade. Okay, so it's actually very simple. So whichever market we're looking at, okay, so this is under foreign exchange. So we got British pound, euro, USD, Japanese right here, Japanese yen. So right here, okay, let's say we're in an uptrend, we wait. because the market's going up. And then as soon as the reversal comes, that's when we go and we would take a sell trade as long as the super trend is also red. All right. Now, what's it called? If you're a day trader, wouldn't the 1 minute, 5 minute market be good for technical analysis? Now, here's the thing. We don't do any technical analysis. Okay. I don't do any lines on a chart, support, resistance, because none of that stuff works. So the only reason we're using the 1 minute time frame is because we're using the super trend indicator to show us which way the trend is going. So how do you get the super trend indicator? So guys, once you're on the Ibotta Web Trader, click the indicators tab at the top, then click the yellow indicator store button, and then you just search right here, up here for super and click enter. There's the super trend indicator. So you just click there, click install, and now you'll have the super trend indicator. You just need to do that once. All right, guys, so let's see if we can do this trade right here. All right, so what's happening right here on gold? You can see we're getting this reversal, okay? And what color is the super trend? It's red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and see if we can go in on this trade right here. All right, so I just entered a sell trade. Now remember, the risk on this trade is less than 1%. Okay, it's a very, very small percentage trade. Even though it's for $1,000, the risk on my account is very small. I'm going to keep saying that so you guys understand. Very small risk, okay? Now, I've entered this trade, and what I'm going to do is I've already set my stop loss because the stop loss should be set right away. That's the main thing you guys need to, because we need to be safe first, okay? So we set our stop loss. I set it for $1,000. Now I'm going to set my take profit. How do I do it? So I'm going to click and drag my entry down. You guys see right here where it says profit, 450, 480, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Okay, so now I'm just going to let it go right here at 1,000. Okay, and there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. All of our trades are done at 100 points. Stop loss, 100 points take profit. 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which means we're always risking the same amount we're trying to make. So if it's $1, it's $1. If it's $10, it's $10. Okay, so we're always risking the same amount. Now, yeah, Dredata, yes, the indicator is free. BB is saying, love this for sure. That's what we're here to do. We're here to show you guys exactly how we make money in the markets every single day with very low risk, okay? Now, user27 saying, what laptop is good for trading? So basically, any basic laptop works, okay? You don't need any supercomputer. You actually just need a regular laptop because everything is actually web-based, okay? So everything is web-based. The Ibotta Web Trader platform is also web-based. Shorts is saying, that's really stupid, a 1-to-1 RR. Why though? Okay, so here's the thing. When you can pull up with a profitable track record, a profitable trading history, then you can, and you make more higher gains than we do, because we make 5 to 8% a month for the past 8 years, okay? So if you can come with a more profitable track record for 8 years, then you can call our strategy stupid. But for now, I make your monthly income on a daily basis doing this. So that's basically what it comes down to. However much you make in a month, I make every single day. And guess what? You can come here and learn for free. It's free. I don't charge anything because I make your monthly income every 24 hours. Okay, there we go. Bro, I can't find the super trend indicator. Narendra, I got you. So all you got to do on the Ibotta Web Trader platform, so you just click indicators on the top, all right? And then you just scroll down to the yellow button that says indicator store. You click indicator store. Now, up here, you're just going to search super, S-U-P-E-R, click enter, all right? And there you go. There's the super trend indicator. So you just click there, and it's going to say install free. So then you just install free, and you got it. I got you, Narendra. How can I join you? All you got to do is just follow me on TikTok here or on Twitch or on YouTube, wherever you guys are. And I'm live here every single day. I do all my trades live. I make around 1 to 5K a day, on average. A few days ago, I think it was like a week ago, we cleared 8,000 USD that day. And all the trades were done live. You guys watched all of them happen. So let's go. Let's get started.
What's the name on YouTube?
It's on the Just Simple Trading YouTube channel. All right, so if you want to get started, do I give any signals? No, so I actually just teach you guys how to use our system, the range bar system. which you get access to completely for free. Remember, I actually don't sell anything. Yeah, so Narendra got it. There we go. Guys, so everybody's wondering how to get started. Go right now to abado.com, ABBADO.com, register on their web trader. So they do have two options. Obviously, they're licensed and regulated, so it's safe, secure. They've been around for many, many years. When you register on the Abado platform, register on their web trader. They also have MetaTrader, but their web trader is so much easier to use, it's just so much nicer to use, and that's where the super trend indicator is. So make sure you guys go and get registered on the Abado web trader. Then to access our system, all you got to do is go to justsimpletrading.org. You create a free account, and boom, you got access to it. Shorts on TikTok is saying with a 1-to-1, yeah, exactly. So basically, all of our trades are about $1,000. Our accuracy is around 60 to 65%, just so you guys understand. Because remember, there's no such thing as 100% win ratio. There's also no such thing as a 90% win ratio. There's also no such thing as an 80% win ratio. Just so you guys understand, those numbers are not real. Because if they were real, some trader, random trader in his basement who has like a 90% win ratio would go into the billions and trillions of dollars very fast. Okay? So that's why it doesn't exist. It does, or like Wall Street, in New York, they have Wall Street. Over here in Toronto, we have Bay Street, the financial hubs, right? They would pay billions and billions of dollars if you had a strategy that was giving 90% accuracy. All right. So what do I trade? Yeah, I trade futures and derivatives. Now, here's how many trades do I do? Assad is asking, how many trades do I do per day? So on a daily basis, I do an average of around 5 to 15 trades a day. Now, over the past year and a half, we've done over 3,000 trades, and this is my entire track record, my entire trading strategy. Francis is saying, why don't you have a grown-up watch? I mean, right now, I'm wearing a Tag Heuer Aqua Race. I know, it's pretty cheap. It was only like 3K or 4K. It wasn't too expensive. But I will be getting, I actually have a watch on order. Okay, so if you guys keep watching, I have a really nice watch incoming soon. I mean, it's decent, but you guys will see it probably in about a week or two. So stay tuned. What kind of derivatives? So we're doing CFDs. Please explain more about the graph. About just saying, are you net positive? Do they have wrinkle? All right, so here's the thing. The range bars are found on our website. This is our custom system setup that you get access to completely for free. You don't have to pay, and it runs on all the markets. So it runs on Forex, crypto, commodities, indices, and stocks. Guys, just go right here. Just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot right now and just follow the steps. And you get access to everything completely for free. All right? I know, candlesticks. It's all good. It's all good. It's because they're seeing their gurus, flex like a Rolex or whatever and a Ferrari, but they don't realize that they paid $1,000 for their course, and that's how their guru was able to afford the Rolex. It's so funny. George is saying, why are you ignoring my question? No, George, I'm getting to all the questions. All right. Let's see right here. So all of our range bar system runs on our website. It runs right here on all of the markets. In the meantime, guys, to go get started, to go get set up, don't waste time. Go to abado.com right now. Get your account set up on the web trader. Get it funded. Get it verified. Because I'll be live here every single day doing all of my trades live. You guys can follow along, learn, ask questions. It's completely free. And then go get access to our range bar system. So that's the second thing. justsimpletrading.org. Let's see right here. Am I net positive? Okay, so here, I'll show you guys my entire track record and my trading history. Okay, so this is my entire trading history on this account. So you can see all of the trades were less than 1% risk. So right here, they're about $1,000 to $2,000. My entire trading history. You can see obviously winning trades and losing trades. These small ones are like in the office when we're showing people, look, this is how you do a small trade. But otherwise, you can see they're all around 1,000 to 2,000 mostly. And then you can see right here, we started this account January 3rd. And guys, I'm the only one that will ever show you guys this. And it's important to understand this. Nobody else will ever show you this. So right here, you can see we started with 200K in our account. And right here, we've made a profit of over $460,000. Okay, so over a year and a half, we made a profit of over $460,000. And all of these trades were done live, completely live. You guys were able to see them, every single one of them. Sakti saying, to gain access to our trading system charting, please contact support. No, it shouldn't say that. You should just be able to get access to it, Sakti. So you just go here, justsimpletrading.org. So here, justsimpletrading.org, and then you click access system. All right, and then when you click access system, it'll take you right here, and then just click register now. Okay, it'll take you to this login page on justsimpletrading.org. Ezekiel is saying, can I start for 100? Yeah, you can start with any amount. Go get your Abado account set up, get it funded, get it verified. So, all right, let's see right here what's going on. So our trade is still open on gold. So Beg, our trade is still open on gold. What time do I come live every day? So I come live around this time. And guys, in about 8 hours from now, wherever you guys are in the world. By the way, let me know where you guys are in the world in the comments, because every day, I hear some crazy places that you guys are watching from. In about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. We'll be going through everything, doing more trades. Libya, Toronto, that's crazy. UK, Edmonton, South Africa, Bulgaria, Luxembourg, Thailand, Vancouver, Singapore. Wow, that's crazy. We're global. What's going on? Let's go. St. Helens, UK, Philippines, Missouri, Rwanda, New Jersey, Florida, Jamaica, Malaysia. That's crazy. Wow, you guys are crazy. That's
live.
Live. Let's go. That's amazing. Netherlands. Wow, you guys are amazing. Anguilla. That's crazy. Shorts is saying, and I want to prove it, and he ignores me. Okay, Lithuania, Toronto, Balochistan, UK. That's crazy. Africa, welcome, guys. You guys are all welcome. Ethiopia, Germany, Trinidad. 28 days. We are worldwide. That's insane. Let's see. Uganda. Mr. Sly saying you took a sell. Yes, so we're in a sell trade on gold right now. Dale is saying we appreciate all you do. God bless you guys too. And you know what? I appreciate all you guys being here, because this is crazy. I'm actually just some random guy and I'm sitting here in an office, but we have worldwide audience, which is insane. That's crazy. Zimbabwe, New Jersey, Jamaica. Guys, that's crazy, because I'm actually, I'm back and forth here from Toronto, New York, and Dubai. So those are the three cities I'm mostly in randomly. But if you guys are ever in Dubai or Toronto or New York and I'm there, definitely link up. Link up for sure. What do you think about Bitcoin? All right, so actually that brings me to a really good question. So a lot of people always ask me, oh, you've been trading for so long. What do you think about gold? Or what do you think about Bitcoin? And here's my answer. I actually don't think about any of these markets. Okay? Now, a lot of people want to know predictions, right? You want to know, where's Bitcoin going? Where's gold? Let me tell you something. I don't know. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you, nobody else knows. Nobody knows. The only reason anybody will make a prediction is to make you feel good. Okay, there's no other reason. The only time someone makes a prediction is because you feel fuzzy and warm inside, okay? But guess what? That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to make you feel good, okay? We're not here to be buddy friends. We're all here to make money, okay? That's really the only reason you guys are all sitting here, and the only reason you guys should be watching is we're here to make money, okay? Because guess what? If you don't have money in this day and age, you have nothing. That's the reality. That's what it is. Because here's the problem. Everybody comes here, and they say oh, I like gold, or oh, I love Bitcoin, or oh, I love this. Look, Bitcoin and gold doesn't love you. It really doesn't. It's not going to pay your bills. It doesn't care that your family's sick or they need their bills. They don't care. It doesn't care. Okay? And I'm the only one that's going to actually tell you the reality, which is that this is just numbers moving on a chart. It doesn't matter what the name is. It doesn't matter if you're trading NASDAQ or gold or Bitcoin or Ethereum or Tesla, it doesn't matter. None of those things matter. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
It's just numbers on a chart. So stop having emotions about numbers on a chart. All we need to do is, if we can go in and make some money, if we can take some numbers and add it to our bank account number, that's what matters, okay? Who cares if you made 100 on Bitcoin or gold or Tesla or Nasdaq? Exactly. When you go to the store, they're not going to be like, sir, did you make this $100 on Bitcoin? We don't accept that. You think they're going to? No. They're going to be like, it's $100, it's $100. We'll take it. So that's what I'm trying to show you guys. It's, you come here, you learn how to trade. I show you guys exactly how we make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. I'm literally sitting here making your monthly income. And guess what? Showing you completely for free. You don't have to pay, and you're still not doing it. It actually blows my mind. You know, it's actually insane. Like, I have people that message me. They're like, yo, I've been watching for 3 years. And I was like, did you start yet? And they're like, no, but I'm going to start. I'm like, what? And they're like, I was watching when your account was at 100K. And I'm like, okay, so what did you do? And he's like, no, that's crazy. You're at 600,000. And I'm like, did you start yet? Oh, no. What are you doing? All my trades were done live. You could have literally just followed along, learned, and be making side income, because what I'm showing you guys here is not like, oh, here, look, let's all take our 1,000 to 5,000. Have I said that yet? No. What I'm saying is, look, I'm doing $1,000, $5,000 a day on a $600,000 account. If you can, no joke, if you can even do $20 to $30 a day on a $500 account or a $1,000 account, you know how crazy that is? Do you understand? That's crazy. You're clicking some buttons and numbers are being added to your bank account. It's so ridiculous, okay? So ridiculous that we have access to this. But guess what? You're ready to go pay someone $1,000 and they're going to email you a PDF. Okay? That's what's going to happen. So guys, stop paying for courses. Yo, HSM, thank you for the gift. What's it called? What time am I going live again? In about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. Make sure you guys have your account set up and funded on Abado, ready to go. How do you do it? So go to abado.com, ABBADO.com, get your account set up. Then click your email on the top right corner. And then right here, it says deposit funds. Okay, now they're regulated and licensed in multiple countries, actually. So they have bank transfer or crypto. Okay, now if you do bank transfer, you click proceed. Here's their banking information. It's a very simple wire transfer. You just take this you have the same information. You log in, you have their bank account. You go to the bank, you say, listen, I need to do a wire transfer. Okay, then you do a wire transfer. Now, yeah, so you can basically send it from anywhere. They accept all the different currencies. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people cry, oh, but wire transfer costs $30. Guess what? They actually credit you the $30 wire fee, okay? So no need to cry about the $30. So right here, you send them a picture of your, your transfer receipt. Whatever it costs you, they'll credit it to your account, okay? So you actually have no excuse. Or they have crypto options. Now, bank transfer does take about a day or two, because banking system is very slow. And it's from like the 1800s or whatever. But, all right. So that trade that we just did, it hit our stop loss. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Everyone would be so sad and hurt and hide, like, oh, let me hide my losing trade. I don't hide any trades. Because you should understand that the risk on this trade was less than 1%. Less than 1%. So let me just give you guys an example. If you had a $1,000 account and you hit stop loss for $1.50, would you cry yourself to sleep? No, you wouldn't. Why? It's only $1. You see why? Because the risk is so small. This is why I don't cry myself to sleep. Okay? This is why I sleep like a baby, because my risk is so low. All right? Does it work? So four is asking, does it work? So it works from anywhere in the world. You can go get your account set up, get it started, get it funded. Don't waste time. Let's go. All right. So right here on Bitcoin, we're actually getting a little bit of a reversal right here. So let me show you guys. So you see right there how the range bars are going red on BTC and the super trend is red. So I'm going to enter a sell trade right there on BTC. Now I just entered a sell trade and I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit. How do I do that? I'm going to show you. Click and drag my entry up, and you guys see that number, -1,000, right? There is my stop loss. So now if I let go, if the market goes there, it's going to automatically close the trade. Do you guys see how I did that? You guys see how I did that? Yeah. Okay, good. Now I'm going to click and drag it down to set my take profit here to 1,000. Do you guys see that? 1,000.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to let go. So there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. Now, if the market goes and hits our stop loss, it will close the trade automatically. Guess what? We can minimize our risk that way. So we know how much we're risking per trade. Okay. Now on the take profit side, I set my take profit. If the market goes there, it'll close the trade, but we'll make profit on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we always do it at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, 100 points up, 100 points down. All right. So let's see. Which account are you using to trade? So I'm on the Abato web trader, and it's my own account. What are the timings of your live? So I go live once around this time, and then once in about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be going live again. All right. Make sure you guys just give me a follow and turn on the live notifications so you get notified exactly when I'm going live. Okay. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. Yeah, it does work. It works from anywhere in the world. Charlie's saying, how much does Abato pay you per sign up? 0. They don't pay me anything per sign up. All right, so let's get started. Why do we use Abato? It's actually very important. So if you look right here, they actually have 0 commission, 0 swap trades. Okay, which means we don't pay anything up front for the trade. So there's no like $5, $10 for the trade, and there's no swaps, which means you can hold the trade for as long as you want. There's no interest charged on the trades. So obviously, because I'm trading, I need to be able to trade with the lowest fees possible, right? So this is why I'm trading on Abato myself. And if you're trading anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money because of the fees. Is it paid per deposit? No, Charlie, that's not how it works. Geller saying, is Abato the only one you use? Yeah, so I'm only trading on Abato because they have the lowest spreads and 0 commission, 0 swaps. So if you're trading anywhere else, you're losing money. I would just switch over to Abato right away. Herschel is saying, I'm going to pay to fund my account this Friday so I can start on Monday. Sounds good. Herschel, let's get started. Please repeat how to fund the account. For sure. So how to fund the account, you click your email on the top right corner. You click deposit. They have bank transfer or crypto. So bank transfer is like a direct wire transfer. It takes 1 to 2 days. Or you could do crypto, which is actually instant, 10-15 minutes. Boom, it's in your account. And let's go.
Bonus.
Oh, yeah. So what is this 5%? So everybody asks, what's the 5%? So on Abato, they have a promotion, which is if you fund your account right now, you'll get a 5% deposit bonus. So if you fund like 1,000, you'll get $50. If you fund 10K, you'll get $500, which is actually pretty crazy. Just as a deposit bonus. Okay, so it's nice. What about prop trading? Can I join? So Abato does have prop trading funded accounts. I've never done it, but they do have that option because I always just fund my own account and trade with my own funds. All right. So let's go through the strategy again and again. And by the way, here's the thing. If you guys want to learn, when you go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, just click the learn button. Okay. Learn button at the top. When you click learn, it's going to take you to our school community. Guys, join our school community. It's completely free. Okay. When you join there, at the top, click Classroom. When you click Classroom, it'll take you to this range bar system training. Click range bar system training. And guess what? We have all the videos that you can rewatch over and over and over again to learn completely for free. It's basically like, everybody loves paying for courses, but so just think about it as this is a $10,000 course. That's 100% off. Okay? So it's free. Okay, you don't have to pay because we don't charge anyone any money because we actually make money in the markets. We're the only ones that make money in the markets. That's why we don't need to charge you money. Actually, the best advice, just so you guys know, like a little heart to heart here with all you guys. Okay, so the best advice I ever got was only take advice from people you want to be like. Okay, if you actually think about that, it's so deep. Only take advice from people you want to be like. Now, here's the thing. Your brothers, uncles, dogs, cousins, mothers, nephew will be giving you advice, right? They're going to be like, look, to make money, you should do this and this. And then you really look at them and realize They live in their mom's basement. Okay? You want to take advice from someone like that? No. Okay? No, you don't. So stop listening to people who you don't want to be like. You know, that's the biggest problem. You think, oh, but they mean well. Who cares? Does them meaning well pay your bills? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So stop. Remember, anyone who you're paying to learn how to trade, this is why I keep saying it's a scam, is because they don't actually know how to trade. This is the problem. They don't know how to trade. They know how to sell you guys courses or subscriptions or bots or anything. You know, they'll never do their trades live like I do. They'll never show you a profitable track record or history like I do. They will never actually give you their entire trading system for free like I do. And the reason is because they don't make money in the markets. All right. What's the platform name? Mr. Lee's asking. So the platform we're trading on is called Abado.com, ABBADO.com. Get your account set up. Dredetta is saying, so if the super trend line is red, we sell. Exactly. So if the super trend line is red, we're looking for a sell trade. If it's green, we're only looking for a buy trade. This is the how to start. Guys, I keep saying this, I make your monthly income every day. Okay? Like, you know, you go to work, you wake up, you eat breakfast, you go to work, you're like, oh, dang, I gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, John, can I go to the bathroom? He says, no. And then you're like, oh, damn it, now I gotta hold it. Okay? So all of that you go through in a whole month, I make every day. And I'm showing you exactly how you can also get started for free. You don't have to pay. So you actually have no excuse other than just being lazy. And being lazy, trust me, what's going to happen is you're going to end up being like 80, 90 years old. And you're going to think, oh my God, my retirement is like $1,500 a month. And how am I going to survive? So if you don't want to have regrets, you should actually just come here and learn a new skill. All right, it's right there on the wall. Get started right away. Don't waste time. Get started. Dreda is saying, how do we know when to enter? Exactly. So let me show you guys. By the way, you guys should all go watch the school videos. Very, very important. So if we go right here, wait, let me just see. All right, our Bitcoin trade is still open. Let's see what's going on with our gold trade. So gold is having a little bit of a pullback here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enter a sell trade on gold. So let me show you guys why. Okay, so you see right here, we're going from green to red. Okay, and if you look right here, super trend is also red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enter a sell trade. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a better price here. In the meantime, how do we look for entries when the range bars are reversing? So if it's going from green to red, we're looking for a sell trade. But right here, you can see, oh dang, missed the sell on gold. That would have been a good. What's the best trading pair? So here's the thing. The three trading pairs I trade most is gold, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin. Gold, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin. The reason is they just have so much volatility. They just have so much movement every single day. Do I care about them? No, I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 1 million or it goes to 0. I actually don't care. It's just it moves so much every day. It gives me a lot of opportunities. All right, so here we go. We're getting this nice big push up. Hey, I just joined. Can you go over the strategy again? For sure. So let me see if I can get this entry on gold right here. I'll show you guys. There we go. So you guys see how it's going from green to red? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and enter this sell trade on gold. Okay, so I just entered a sell trade on gold. Now you guys know I'm going to do the same thing that I do over and over again. Okay, what is it? I'm going to set my stop loss and I'm going to set my take profit. So I'm going to click and drag this up right here to 1,000. And I'm going to, let me just zoom out a little. I'm going to click and drag this down right here to 1,000. There you go. Now, what you guys can see is it's always 1-to-1 risk reward ratio at 100 points. 100 points up, 100 points down. Okay. Moi is saying, which broker do you use? So the broker I'm using is Abado.com. Guys, go get your account set up on Abado.com. Don't waste time. The reason we're using them is because they're licensed, they're regulated, they've been around for many, many years, and they have zero commissions, zero swaps, and the lowest spreads we've found. The lowest spreads, which means it's the cheapest platform, which is really, really nice. Is it on Play Store? No, Kim. So actually, you can do it on your mobile browser. So they do have a mobile version of the platform if you just log in. But make sure you guys go to the Abado web trader because they have MetaTrader too. Go to their web trader, all right? What strategy is the best in trading? So here's the thing, Cyber Warrior. It's giving the thing. All right, guys, give me 1 second right here. Okay. What strategy is best in trading? Actually, that's a really good question. So basically, we've actually tested thousands and thousands and thousands of strategies, okay? And this is the only strategy that we found actually works over time. And we've been using this strategy live in front of your eyes for the past 8 years. For the past 8 years, I've been coming live. I've been doing all of my trades live, showing you guys, and we've actually made millions and millions of dollars over the past few years just trading live in front of you guys. So this is the only strategy we found that works. What is the strategy? So basically, if the super trend is red, we're only looking for sell trades. If the super trend is green, we're only looking for buy trades. And the range bars on our website show us the exact reversals. So right here, you can see when it's going from green to red, we take the sell trade. When it's going from red to green, we'll take the buy trade. And guess what? Our system runs on all the markets directly off of our servers on our website that you have access to completely for free. Okay? So if you want to learn the basics, Shiraz, I'm here basically teaching the basics from A to Z 7 days a week. So in about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be live again and I'll be doing more trades. I'll be answering all your questions and showing you guys exactly step by step how with very low risk, I'm able to make an income on a daily basis. Very low risk, less than 1% risk, and we're able to make, I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day, but that's because my account size is almost 600,000. So on a 600K account, we're making about 1 to 5K a day. So I'll show you exactly how to do. You can do bank transfer. So it gives you two options, bank transfer or crypto. So what I would just do, if you don't have crypto, just do bank transfer. Click bank transfer. It'll give you their bank information. You go to the bank, send a wire transfer, and then it funds your account. All right. How much do you have to put in to start bare minimum? You can even start with $10. You know how much when you're taking your girl out and she wants bubble tea, and that bubble tea, and she's like, I want a large bubble tea with the this and that, and it's like $14 for less than a price of a bubble tea. You can get started with trading. So what are you waiting for? All right, get your account set up. Izan is saying, does it have MT5? Yeah. So basically, they do have MT5, but we trade on their web trader. I would say go register on their web trader. You have been using that broker for over 8 years? No, Kim. So we've been using this trading strategy for over 8 years. Okay, we've been profitable using this trading strategy for the past 8 years. This broker, it's been about 2 years we've been using them. It's been really good. If you just search up GoDo CM, they're actually huge. They're a huge broker, but we're trading on their Abado platform. Okay, so GoDo Abado. Okay. So we can make profit if we start from $10. Yeah, but here's the thing. Trading is a percentage-based business. Okay, so your gains and losses are in the percentages, right? So this is why I say we should always start with as much as possible in our account and then risk as little as possible. Okay, I'll say that again just so you guys really get it. It's important to start with as much as possible in the account. Now, whatever that is for you, that's up to you. You know, I can't say that might be 100 million. It might be $50. I don't know what that is. It might be 500, it might be 5,000, might be 50,000, 100,000, 500. It does whatever it is. What I would say is start with as much as possible, then we risk as little as possible. We would always, anybody that comes here, we always say, look, just start with risking $1 per trade. Just $1 per trade. Now you're going to be sitting here saying, yo, AKA, I didn't come here to make or lose $1 on a trade. But guess what? It's about consistency. Like I can, on my 600K account, I can still do a $1 trade. You know, I can still do a $1 trade just to practice. Okay, so this is what we would say. But guess what? When you're practicing on a live account, you're focused, all your attention is on what you're doing, even though it's just $1, but it's your real dollar.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So now you're more focused, you're paying attention. This is why I say trading on demo is actually a waste of time. Like, it's way better. What I would do is just fund it even with like 200 or 500. Who cares? Just fund it with like 200, 500, 1,000, a small amount, $1,000, 500. And then just do $1 trades. Because that's all we're risking, $1 per trade. And then once you get more comfortable using the system, the strategy, all you need to do is just increase the lot size. Okay? If you're using only 1,000, why deposit $500,000? So, Shlomi, that's a really good question. Everybody always asks, wait, you just do $1,000 trades. Why do you have an account of 600,000? Let me tell you guys something, okay? Let's get right into it. So, you know how your bank is, how much is our banks paying right now per year? Like 3%, 2.75%. Okay, that's how much the bank is giving you, right? You know that they're trading with your money, right? They're trading with your money. So they have access to like tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars, okay? And they're making maybe around like 8% a year, 9% a year, whatever the amount is. And they're giving you 3% of it, okay? Why is that? Do you think the banks are risking huge amounts? No, no way. Why? Because it's all about safety. It's about safety and continuous growth, right? So, when people come in here and they're like, you have an account of 600K, just 2x to $1 million, you know what I would do? If I did 2x to $1 million, it would, instead of going to $1 million, it would go to 0. Okay. That's what would happen. It would go to 0 very fast, because the way that the business of trading works is it's about slow and steady growth, income on a regular basis. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. The reason why you guys are all losing money trading, and I know you're all losing money trading, is because you're gambling in the markets. Okay, you're risking huge amounts because you think, look, banks make what, 8-9% as we established per year, right? You think you can make 200% a day. Banks literally hire like quants and these crazy mathematical geniuses that they pay millions and millions of dollars for salary every year to make them 9 to 10% a year. Okay? And you're telling me you want to make 100% a day. It doesn't make sense. Okay? So that's exactly what I'm trying to show you guys is that, look, I make your monthly income every day and I show you how I do it. Then it's really just about following along and learning and not wasting time. So Dradetta is saying, so isn't our stop loss take profit at 1,000? Now here's the thing. The reason why my stop loss and take profit is at 1,000 is because right here I'm using 10 lot size. I'm doing 10 contracts. Now guess what? This is the craziest thing about trading. Maybe you've never heard about this, right? Or understood it. In trading, we can all do the same trade. Hypothetically, just as an example, we could all do the same trade, but it could be worth different amounts. Okay? So right here, oh guys, we're like 1 point away, and there we go. There we go. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody who's following along. We just hit $1,000 take profit on that BTC trade. Let's go. If you guys were in it, congratulations. That was a really good entry. We had a nice move down. $1,000 right there, USD. What's going on? Make sure you guys don't waste time. Go get started. It's completely free. I'll teach you exactly how to get started. I'm here 7 days a week, going live every day. I don't sell anything. There's no paid course. There's no like, oh, if you want access to our mysterious 9,000 strategy, it's behind this paywall. You have to pay $500 to access. Nothing like that, okay? It's completely free. I'm here walking guys through it every single day, step by step. What are you waiting for? Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we just made $1,000. Congratulations to everybody who's following along. Let's not waste time. Let's go. What's the update on gold? We're still on the sell trade on gold. It's still hovering. We're still waiting it out. Let's go. Sunny's saying, I don't know anything. Can you please teach me? For sure. So let's actually start right from the basics again. Okay. So By the way, just so you guys understand, I've been trading for well over 10 years. We've been profitable for the past 8 years, okay, using the same strategy. We've actually made millions and millions of dollars doing this, and I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how it works. Now, what is trading? So trading, we have two options here, okay? I'm starting right from the beginning, okay? So if you have never heard of trading, the first thing that I will say is never pay anyone to learn how to trade. Just give me a follow, and in about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. We're going to be going through everything again, doing more trades, making more money, answering more questions, okay? So make sure you guys follow along and cancel all your plans. Whatever you're doing in 8 hours from now, guaranteed, it is less important than joining and learning how to make more money. 100% guaranteed, this is more important than any of your plans.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Fine. You have most people out there, they are ready to learn.
Yeah,
They wish to learn, and really, you are doing a good job.
yeah,
And what I want from you is, most of us we are novice. We don't really understand
Yeah.
what is trading all about.
exactly, yeah.
So you need to start from a scratch, from a layman.
Layman, okay, I got you.
Experience where people
Yeah.
can at least, before you get to this level, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Exactly.
At this stage. You get
Okay, perfect.
There.
I got you, I got you.
can even deposit $50 for a practical listing now.
Yeah, okay, let's start right from the beginning
Yeah.
basics, okay? All right, so I think that's what everyone is here for.
That's why we learn. We are here to
Okay,
learn.
so
Teach people to at least.
what is the difference between trading and investing? Okay, what is investing? Investing is you buy something. I bought this water bottle for $5. How do I make money? If the price goes up, right? There's only one way. Only if the price goes up, I can make money, right? Then what's the other problem? I only have enough money to maybe buy one water bottle. I don't have enough money to buy 1,000 water bottles, right? So we're limited by two things when it comes to investment. You know, every Joe Blow is like, they love to be investors because when you're at Thanksgiving dinner and you're sitting around, you're like, I'm an investor in Tesla, you know, and everyone's going to be like, oh, wow. But in reality, me and you know, you only have one share, okay? So you're not really an investor. Exactly. So that's the biggest problem. When it comes to trading, the biggest problem is when it comes to investing, we can only make money when the markets go up, and we can only make money according to how much money we have. Okay? Those are the two very, very big limitations when it comes to investing. Now, what's the difference in trading? Okay? So if we look at trading, we actually have two options here. We have a buy trade, we have a sell trade. Okay? These are two different contracts that we're entering in the market. Okay? Now, if I click buy on any market, now it could be stocks, it could be foreign exchange currencies, it could be indices like NASDAQ or S&P, it could be crypto, it could be literally anything. If I click the buy button and wherever I entered the trade and the price goes up, I can make profit. Now, for most people, that makes sense. Okay? Now, here's the thing. This is the crazy thing about trading. We also then have a sell trade option. What is a sell trade? If the price comes down, so you see right here, we're in a sell trade on gold, okay? So this is where our entry was, and the market is down here, and we're at $650 in profit, which means if I click sell on any market, stocks, commodities, indices, crypto, it doesn't matter. If I click sell and the price comes down, I can make profit. So guess what? Suddenly, we can make money whether the markets are going up, and we can make money whether the markets are going down. Does that make sense so far? So these are the two options we have when it comes to trading. Now the third thing right here, the number. This is called the lot size. What is the size of the contract? Okay? So remember, this is a buy contract, this is a sell contract. What is the size of our contract? This is the beauty of trading. We can do as small contracts as we want or as big contracts as our accounts can handle. Okay? So the smallest contract that we can do, the smallest lot size we can do is 0.01. Okay? If I do 0.01 lot size and I click buy or sell, my trade, you see how right now my trade is going up. It's like 150, 600, it's in the hundreds. Now, if I do 0.01, this would be like 39 cents, 15 cents, 5 cents. But guess what? Me and you can be doing the same trade, but my trade is moving in the dollars. Your trade could be moving in the cents. So we can control our risk when it comes to trading. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, this is why I say, we should get started with trading right away, because you can do the smallest lot size possible. You can only be risking $1 per trade, but guess what? You are now learning. Okay, you are now practicing, you are learning, you're gaining experience, and it's only costing you $1. And because we don't charge for anything, there's no actual limit. Like, there's no limiting factor that you're like, oh, I can't pay the $1,000 for a course. You should never have to pay $1,000 for a course. Okay? You should actually just be able to learn. Okay, we're in 2025. Why are we still paying people to learn? So, right here, the lot size, now let's say, how does the lot size work? So if I do 0.01, okay, let's take the example of gold. So on gold, 1 point that gold moves, okay, you know how you'll hear in the news, it's down 10 points, it's down 15 points or whatever. 1 point in gold is 1 cent. Okay, 1 cent move. So you see how it's 33.37.17. So if it goes up to 0.18, that's 1 point. So we always set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. So what's 1 cent times 100? $1. It's $1, 100. So basically, wherever we enter our trade, on gold, we set our stop loss and our take profit at $1 above and $1 below. Okay, what does this mean? So you can see our open price here was 37.95, right? And our take profit is 36.95. It says 96, but it's just 1 point away.
Yeah.
But you see $1 above, $1 below. All right, now, so far so good. This is how trading works. So we can make money whether the markets go up, whether the markets go down, and we can control the size of our trades by using the lot size. Okay, actually, this is really good. It's important to understand right from the basics. Now, why trading rather than investing? Because here's the thing. You know what you don't need? You don't need Tesla price to go from 300 to 500. Because that means if you just bought a share, you waited a year or two and you made $200. It was not worth it. But when it comes to trading, we're able to make income on a regular basis. This is what it's about. You know how this is our third trade of the day already. We just started the day. We're already in our third trade. So if we just do a few trades, here and there, we can make income on a daily basis. Now, let me tell you guys something. A lot of people, the reason they lose money, I want to tell you guys all the mistakes that I made so that you don't make those mistakes, right? Why do you want to go and spend 4 or 5 years getting wrecked and rinsed like I did? I got wrecked and rinsed, okay, when I started. I lost thousands of dollars trading because I didn't know what I was doing. Then, we started testing strategies. It took us about 4 years. The system that you guys see here that we built, it cost us well over $500,000 to build and develop and test, okay? Now we're giving you the system. Obviously it's free, but don't think of it as free. When you're using it, think that you actually paid $500,000 for it, or else you're not going to take it serious. You're just going to be wasting your time. This is why I also say you should start with a live account right away. You should fund your account right away and start doing $1 trades. Because if you're playing on demo and you think it's all free, you're not even paying attention. So exactly. You're going to spend time. You're going to waste time. You need to think about it very seriously, because I'm telling you, everybody needs income. Everybody could use extra income. So far so good.
Perfect.
All right, that's good. All right, now let's get into let me go over a few of the questions that we're having on TikTok. Let's see, Twitch and YouTube as well. By the way, guys, you can always ask me any questions. I'll go over it right away. All right. Let's see. Wow, so many questions. Okay. All right. What's the name of the website to study Malik is saying? All right. So basically, if you guys want to go get start to learn, all you got to do is go on our website, justsimpletrading.org, and then click learn. You'll join our school community, and everything is right there for you guys. So go to our website. By the way, here is how to start. Take a screenshot, guys. Go to Abato.com right away. Get your account set up on their web trader. They're licensed, regulated, safe, and secure. We've been using them for a few years now. It's really good. They're super easy to use platform. Abato.com, ABBADO.com. Just take a screenshot and then go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and you get access to our trading system that runs completely for free. And then once you have that, just make sure you join my lives every single day because I do live trades. I make your monthly income every day. I show you exactly how I do it, and you don't have to pay. All right, so right here, what we're going to do is take a screenshot, get your account set up, get it started, and those are the websites, Abato.com and then justsimpletrading.org. All right, and then get set up. Now, if you want to learn on your own as well, like you know, if I'm not live, this is very important. You should do this right away. Is you click learn at the top on the website. When you click learn, it's going to open up our school community. All right, we're already having people that are joining. Nice. Okay, I approved you. Whoever that was, I approved you. So you have access to the school community. So just go to school, click learn, go to school, join the group, and I'll approve you right after the live. And then you can basically get access to our entire database of videos. It's completely free. You can learn. And then join my lives daily. Okay. Now, Pramith is saying, BTC next movement, your prediction. I never make predictions because nobody knows the future. If anybody knew the future, you should tell them, sell everything and go all in because, you know, if you believe what you're saying, you should go all in on what you're saying. But guess what? They're not going to do that. Okay. That's the problem. But it's that thing where, you know, everybody likes to feel good, but not do anything. Okay. But nobody likes to do anything, but everybody wants to feel good. It makes no sense. So what is the problem? The problem is nobody can tell the future. Now, let's say you bought Bitcoin or you bought Tesla. You want someone to tell you, bro, it's going to go up, right? Because you bought it. You have your money invested. You want to hear. You're Googling things. Oh, Bitcoin price prediction 2026. Bitcoin, you know, you're doing that because you want to feel good. But I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to show you how to make money. And this is how I make money, by not telling the future. And if anyone's telling the future, they're lying to your face. So you should never believe anyone that, you know, tries to predict the future because, you know, they're just lying to you. All right, let's go through a few more questions. I'm new to trading. Any new traders here? Yeah, there's so many new traders here. You guys are new traders here. Yeah. All right, there we go. Got a few people here at the office. Let's see. What's it called? Skycom saying I make 30K a month. Wait, let's see. Shoot, I lost the. Okay, Skycom saying I do 30K a month in Toronto doing this. That's crazy. That's what I like to hear. Let's go. What's it called? I'm gonna have to say gold buy or sell. So we're in a sell trade on gold right now. Yo, HSM, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the follow, the gifts, the likes, the questions. Keep the questions coming because it's good. You guys should be able to learn completely for free. JM is saying I have zero knowledge about this. Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here live 7 days a week, showing you guys exactly how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. It's completely free. And if you guys are in the Toronto area, guys, if you're in the Toronto area, take a screenshot. There's my office address. There's my number. You can literally call me right after this live. You can come visit me in person here. I'm here 7 days a week. Don't waste time because your bills are not going to say, oh, yeah, no problem, bro. I know you're not feeling well, bro.
But you have to pay.
Nobody cares about your feelings. Look, as men, nobody cares about your feelings, okay? All anybody cares about is, yo, can you buy this? Can you buy that? Like, that's really all it is, okay? And that's basically what our job is to provide, you know? So we need to be able to provide. If you are running around driving 20 minutes to save 3 cents on gas, you're not him. Okay? You're not the man. You're just a boy. Okay? So we need to start becoming men. I'm talking to the men. We need to start becoming men and actually making money, because guess what? Actually, a lot of people come here and they're like, yo, things are getting so expensive. No, you're just not making enough money. That's the problem. You know, private jets, they're not expensive. Private jets are not expensive. Huge mansions are not expensive. You know, Lambos, Ferraris, like Bugatti, they're not expensive. You just don't have enough money. The reason they make these things is because people can afford it. They wouldn't make it if people couldn't afford it, right? Like, doesn't that make sense? The only problem is you just aren't making enough money. So instead of focusing on how can I save 5 cents here? Oh, this thing is 3 cents cheaper. Oh, milk is 40 cents cheaper. Stop wasting time. Start using that time to make more money instead. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right. Let's see. Yeah, guys, we're in Mississauga. Take a screenshot right now. Yo, analysts, thank you for the gifts. Let's go. Buju, appreciate you. Haram is saying, who is he talking to? We got a few people here at the office. Wait, I think they don't believe me because everyone's like, you're talking to nobody. I'll just show you. Yeah, okay, hold on. All right, everybody say hello to TikTok.
Hi.
There we go. We got a few people here, all right? I mean, it is Canada Day, and everybody's probably chilling with their families, but you guys here are learning how to make money. That's good.
We celebrate night and day.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
All right. Yeah, so, I don't know, because there's so many people that are like, he's talking to nobody. He's like, no, we got people here at the office. All right. Yeah. We got people every day here at the office. How do you get the system? All right. So, how do you get the system? Just take a screenshot. Just follow these steps. It's completely for free. Let's see. All right. So, that trade hit our stop loss. So, this is exactly how trading is. You know, we win some trades, we lose some trades. If anyone is guaranteeing that you're going to make money or you're going to guaranteed make $300 a day, they're lying to you. I know it sounds really nice. I know. And you know, I'm here saying, look, you know, we might lose some trades, we might win some trades, but overall we're profitable. You're going to be like, that doesn't sound as nice as guaranteed $300 a day, right? So then you might go and be like, and pay that guy $5,000 and be like, yeah, well, he guaranteed me. And then you're going to come here and cry. Guaranteed you're going to come here and cry and be like, damn it, you know, I paid him like $5,000 or $2,000 and I'm not making $300 a day. And I'm going to scream at you saying, I told you, okay? I told you, but you still got scammed. So don't get scammed. All right. Baxter's saying, I want to know the process of taking money out. For sure. So let's go through it. So basically, let's click your email on the top right corner. To deposit, you just click bank transfer or crypto. That's how you deposit. Bank transfer takes about a day or two. Crypto is instant. Or once you have it, you know, let's say you make profit after a while, you want to withdraw, click withdraw. Now you can do the same thing, either bank transfer or crypto withdrawals, okay? So right here, let's say you want to pull out like 10K, you click withdraw. There you go. You just add all your banking information, click withdraw, and done. It usually takes about a day or two, and for bank transfer, it's in your account. Crypto is obviously same day. You know, crypto transfers are usually really fast. All right, so that's exactly how you fund and withdraw your Abado account. So guys, go get your account set up on abado.com, ABBADO.com. Get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Don't waste time. All right, so right here we can see NASDAQ. We're in a downtrend. Let's see if we can take a sell trade on NASDAQ here. All right, so why am I taking a sell trade on NASDAQ? Okay, so the reason is right here, you can see we started this, we had this reversal, and now we're pushing up against the reversal. So you can see right here, we're basically getting the same price as we would have right here on this reversal. So as soon as this goes red again, then I'm going to be looking for a sell trade. As soon as this goes red, let's wait. It's still green. It's still green right now. There you go. So it's red there. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to enter a sell trade on NASDAQ. Oh, a little too small. Oops. Okay, let me close that trade. Okay, there you go. there's that trade. It opened for like $10, $20. So you guys know all my trades are for $1,000. So I just had to add a zero to make it a $1,000 trade. All right, so I just entered my trade. Now I'm going to click and drag my entry up, set my stop loss, click and drag my entry down, set my take profit, and we're just going to let it ride out. Now, here's the thing. Remember, less than 1% risk. Why did I enter the trade? Because the range bars showed the reversal. So as soon as we see the reversal on the range bars, then we go ahead, we enter the trade. All right, so we actually got stopped out of that trade. And I'll just take one more trade right here because we're getting a little bit of a better entry up here. All right, so there we go. There's the sell trade. Now I'm going to set, oh, shoot, again, same thing. Give me 1 second. We'll just wait for it to push back up a little bit. If it does, then I'll go ahead and enter this sell trade. All right, so we have about 102 questions, 102 questions to go through. So I'm going to see. Give me a second. Let me just wait for this entry. I'll do the sell trade, and then we'll go and answer all of your questions, okay? All 107 of them. 109, 110, 112. Okay. Let's just see. All right, so it's already started to move down. There we go. We're getting this nice push up. All right, so I just entered the sell trade. Now I'm going to set my stop loss and set my take profit right there. All right, now let's go through the questions. I'm going to rapid fire these questions, okay? So we're just going to go through them as fast as I can. All right, how do I get the system? Go to justsimpletrading.org. Let's see. Mr. Nice Guy saying, I registered. Nice, let's go. SP saying, I have a brokerage account, how to start. So yeah, as long as you have your account with a bottle, you can get started right away, get it funded, get it verified, and then go to justsimpletrading.org for our trading system. Can we follow you to learn your system? Joe, for sure. That's what I'm here for. You come here, you learn, you follow along, you see exactly how I do things. So that's what I'm here for. Hey, how's it going? Come on in, have a seat. All right. Let's see. Long live to you, bro. Yo, Ezekiel, I appreciate you, man. What's your TP on gold? So the gold trade is already closed now, but we're in this NASDAQ sell. Hack is saying, I just started Forex last week. Please tell me the best strategy to apply on Forex. So we've actually tested this strategy on all of the different markets. So we actually trade Forex, stocks, commodities, indices, crypto using the same strategy. We've been doing it for the past 8 years, and we've actually made millions of dollars doing it, and I give you my entire trading strategy. All right. How long does it take to get the money out? About a day or two if it's bank transfer, but that's just banking processing times. And then crypto is same day. What time do I usually go live? Nada is asking. So I usually go live around this time, and in about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. Dread is saying, so we randomly enter the buy or sell position based on super trend. No, so it's not random at all. As long as we see the reversal on the range bars, that's when we enter there as well. Sugar Free Boy is saying, enough of playing with demo. I just verified my account. Time to get serious. Sugar Free Boy, let's go. That's what I like to hear. Let's see how to know about trades ASP. So I come live here. I show you guys everything. I show you guys exactly how to get started, set up, do the trades, how I risk less than 1%, everything step by step. For saying, may God bless you, bro. God bless you too, bro. Mr. Nice Guy saying, take it easy, for sure. Let's see how to join the school. Sunny's saying how to join the school. So it's actually very simple. On our website, if you go up to the menu and you just click learn, when you click learn, it's going to take you to our school community. Just click join group. And then once you join it, I'll approve you. It's free. And then go to classroom at the top and then click JST range bar system. You'll get access to our range bar system there. All right. Range bars, please explain for sure. Okay, so the way the range bars work is the range bars are based on price movement only. So only when the price actually moves are the range bars generated. And how do we use the range bars? We always wait for the reversals. So you can see right here, the range bars are going green, which means we're in a straight uptrend. As soon as the market goes red, boom, we enter the sell trade right there. And the opposite is also true. So as soon as it goes from green to red, red to green, then we do a buy trade. All right. When does the market open close? It's open right now. It's going to close in about 2 hours. What time frame are those trades? So all of our trades are done with on the 1 minute time frame. But remember, we're not doing analysis on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, just so you guys understand, we're not doing analysis on the 1 minute time frame. We're actually just looking at the super trend indicator on the 1 minute time frame. Please explain stop loss and take profit. So stop loss and take profit, we always set at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. And what that means is we always set it at 100 points above, 100 points below our entry. The reason we do that is very simply because on the stop loss side, we want to give the trade enough room to be able to move without kicking us out. You know, if you set your stop loss too tight, what's going to happen? You're going to keep getting kicked out. Okay. So a lot of people, what they do is they'll see, they'll think it's logical. Okay, if I set my stop loss at only $5 and I set my take profit at 100, I can make 100 on the trade, but I'll only lose $5 on the trade. But you will continue to keep losing. Do you know why? Because the market goes in waves. The market doesn't go straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. It goes in waves. So what's happening is if you set your stop loss way too tight, the market's going to have a little bit of a wave down. You're out of the trade. Okay? And you're going to keep seeing this. Now remember, anything that you think that you will try, we have already tried. Okay? Because we spent over 4 years testing thousands and thousands of different strategies. And what we found is none of them actually work over time. This is the only strategy that we found that works. And we just give it to you for free. Okay, we just show it to you. We give it to you for free. You don't have to pay. All right, we're getting another reversal right here on NASDAQ. So I'm going to go ahead, enter this sell trade on NASDAQ right here. Now we're just going to let it ride out. Why did I take the sell on NASDAQ? So you guys can see NASDAQ, big uptrend, nice reversal, range bars, and the super trend is also red. We might get kicked out of this trade too. But there we go. We got kicked out of this trade. And it's okay. Okay? The thing is, a lot of people, look, I'm the only one that will show you guys this live. Okay? I'm the only one. Everybody else hides their trading history because they're not profitable. We're the only ones that are profitable. You will never find anyone else that will do what I'm doing. Okay, I show you my winning trades and my losing trades. And the reason why I'm not worried or nervous or, stressing is because the risk is way, way less than 1%. It's so much smaller than 1%. It's like, again, I keep saying the same thing. It's if on a $1,000 account, you were risking $1. Okay, let's say, hypothetically speaking, if you lost 5 trades in a row, risking $1 on a $1,000 account, would you be worried?
No, $5.
No. Even if you lost 5 trades in a row, you'd be like, eh. Like, are you going to have trouble going to sleep? Are you going to have a nightmare about losing 5? No, you're not. Okay? Why? Because the risk percentage was so small. Okay? This is, just so you know, your banks, they lose trades. Hedge funds lose trades. Institutional traders lose trades. Literally anybody who's trading loses trades. It's about being profitable over time. Okay? That's what it's really about. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Where's your track record? Oh, so why Kalaum is saying, where's your track record if you're so profitable and transparent? Okay, well, I'll show you. Okay, so right here, if I go to my orders history, by the way, this is on a live account, USD account, not demo, just so you guys can see. Wait, just let it load. There. So these are the 2 demo accounts. We're on the live USD account. This is the live account. These are the trades I just lost, just so you guys can see. Okay, very transparently. And here's my entire trading history. Now you can see, obviously, there's winning trades and losing trades, winning trades and losing trades. It's, obviously, this is how a real track record looks, by the way. Okay, if we go all the way down, you can see right here. So we started this account January 3rd, 2024. So last year, so it's been about a year and a half with 200,000. We've done well over 3,000 trades. We've withdrawn 80K. That's why the account's at 580. But we've made a profit of over 450,000, okay, in the past year and a half. So that means we took this account from 200,000 to over 650,000, okay, in the past year and a half. So there, Steve is saying, I remember when he had just 200K, now look. Steve OG. I remember Steve from years ago. Steve's been watching for a long time. Steve, respect. All right. So, starting with 500 accounts, should I be trading $100 a trade? I would never do a $100 trade on a $500 account because that's 20% of the account that you're risking. It's actually crazy. What I would do is look, you can. I'm not saying you can't. Technically, you can. But what would I do? I would try to just make consistent income on a regular basis. So if you're funding your account with 500, make an extra $50 a day, $20 a day, even $10 a day is great. It's great. You clicked some buttons and you made money. That's great. Okay. Do you trade specific time? What's your strategy? So I trade around this time, and I trade in about 8 hours from now. I'm going to be live again. We'll be doing more trades. So make sure you guys give me a follow and get started right away. Brew is saying, just created my account starting with $100. Any advice? So here's the thing. That's great. And actually, everybody should do... All right, 1 second. Let me just see.
No, good now.
Okay, so basically, where was it? What's a good amount to start off with? 1K, 5K? Yeah, so basically what I say is we should always start off with as much as possible in the account and then risk as little as possible. So if you want to start off with 5K, 10K, 50K, 100K, a mil, 10 mil, 50 mil, whatever it is, even if it's $100, 200, 500, start with risking 0.01 lot size, the smallest lot size possible. That way you're only risking $1 per trade. And I know that everybody is okay with at least risking $1 per trade, okay? Because we're all here to learn how to make money, and that's what we're here for. So stop wasting time. Guys, to get set up, get started, right here, go to Abato.com, get your account set up on their web trader, get it registered, get it funded, get it started, and then go to justsimpletrading.org, and then you can get access to our range bar system. Yeah, exactly. User 25, 0.01 is a $1 trade. So you need to get ready. You need to get started and start, practicing and learning. And then let's go. Can you explain what lot size is? For sure, Miller. So lot size is our contract size. So the bigger the lot size, the bigger the value of our trade. The smaller the lot size, the smaller the contract, the smaller the value of our trade. Do you trade crypto futures? Yeah, so Heiko, we're actually trading cryptos, forex stocks, commodities, indices. All right, guys, have a good one. Yeah, get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified, and then, and then just watch my lives every day, too. All right, see you guys. Have a good one. Take care.
12 to 5. 12. Okay. 12 to 5.
So come tomorrow. We'll do a live. We'll do a trial thread.
Yeah, for sure. See you. All right, have a good one. Yeah, take care. Let's see. Joe is saying, is this all related to a particular platform? So here's the thing. If you're trading anywhere other than Abato, you're most likely going to lose money on the fees. So this is why we're trading on Abato.com, ABBADO.com. They're licensed and regulated. So it's safe and secure. We've been using them for a while. Yeah, exactly. You got it. That's the exact number because we're always setting our stop loss take profit at 100 points above and below. So 0.2, 100 points would be a $20 trade. You got it. What's the address? Can you practice with 5 USD? I think let's see right here. The smallest lot size on BTC for 0.01, the margin we need is $10. So if you have at least $10.57 in your account, you could do a 0.01 lot size. What's the spread on BTC? It's only like 14, which is some of the lowest that I've found anywhere else is on for sure. If I use a system that I use MT5, is it going to be a problem? So Ezekiel, basically Abato does have MT5, but I prefer their web trader because that's where the super trend actually is. So go to the Abato web trader. That's the super trend that we're using. And the reason we're using the Abato super trend is because the way that it's coded is it doesn't reprint. It actually uses the historic data. Whereas on the other platforms, if you use super trend, it reprints on every candle. It doesn't actually show us the same way. But the super trend on Abato, now how do you get the super trend on Abato? So basically, all you have to do is you have your about a web trader account set up, click indicators at the top, then scroll down to indicator store. Then you go right here where it says search by name and just type in super. Click enter. All right. Now you're going to see this is the super trend. Click super trend and then click install free. Okay. You click install free. Now you have it in your indicator. So if you just go down to trend, there you go, super trend. Now we don't change any settings, just click apply, and then you'll have the super trend right on your chart. You can add it to any chart you want. Is Fibonacci a good strategy? So actually, our range bar system and strategy has everything built in. So our system has everything built in, Fibonacci, all of that. Can we attend in person? Yeah, for sure. Guys, if you're in the Toronto area, here's our office address. You can actually call me at this number at any time, or you can even text me at this number. And here's our office address. Come visit me in person. I'm here 7 days a week. Literally every day I'm here. Just give me a call before you come in. I'll be here. Bring your laptop. We'll get you set up, answer any questions, get started right away. All right. Yeah, parabolic SCR is also a good one. Steve, what indicator do you use? Miller is saying. So we use the super trend indicator on a bottle. And then all of our trades are also based on the range bars that are found on our website. Jack, actually, I'm here live daily, so it's like you're just joining here live every single day. Let's see. Can you explain margin size? Yeah, for sure. Vid204. So basically, what is margin? So when it comes to trading, what happens is because we're not actually investing anything, the way that margin works is it actually locks that amount in your account as long as the trade is open. So let's say I want to do a 0.01 lot size trade, the smallest lot size, which for us would only just be a $1 trade, and we enter it, on BTC, but the platform will use $10.50 of margin out of our account, and it would just lock it. So basically, we can only open trades as much as the account size. All right. What country are you in? So guys, we're in Toronto right now, but I'm back and forth to Toronto, Dubai, New York. I'm in Edmonton. Wish I was in Toronto. Yeah, Edmonton's a great city. I've actually been there a few times, but Devin, for sure. Come to California. Who knows? Maybe one day. I set up my PC at home, but can't get the same screen as my phone on Meta 5. Yeah, Jack, just get your account set up on the Avato web trader. Their web trader is amazing. So just go to avato.com. Do you trade options? Guys, options is gambling. The reason I say that is because it's time-based. So you guys know how options actually expire because it's time-based. So you're basically making a prediction. And remember, when we're trading, if you're making a prediction, you're guaranteed going to lose money over time, because nobody knows what's going to happen in the markets. What strategies have you used? Why Cloum? Basically, I've tested thousands of strategies. Everything with like EMAs and like moving averages and basically like RSIs and parabolic SARs. Literally every single different indicator, every single different type of strategy, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 50 points to 100 points, 50 points to 150 points, 200 points to 500. Every single variable you can think of, we've tested it, we've tried it, and it doesn't work. Is trading gambling? So here's the thing. When it comes to trading, as long as we're following a consistent strategy like I am, I followed the same exact strategy 7 days a week, 365 for the past 8 years, and I've actually cleared millions and millions of dollars doing this on a daily basis. I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and I show you guys live exactly how I do it. So when you're doing it and running it as a business as I am, so what's the strategy? I risk less than 1% of my balance every single trade. I wait for the range bar reversal. I take trades based on the super trend confirmation. I risk less than 1% of my balance. I enter the trade, then I set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below, 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, and then I don't move the trade. Guys, what I just said in the past 60 seconds took us over $500,000 and over 4 years to come up with. And guess what? You can have it. So there you go. Just installed Supertrend. What's next? So right here, if you click indicators, All right. And then you go under trend, you'll see the super trend. So you click the super trend and then right here, click apply. Once you click apply, you'll have it on the chart. So you're ready to go. Nice. I agree. Indicators don't work. Exactly. Have you tried order flow, ICT, support, resistance, etc.? Tried all of them. None of those things work. This is the only strategy that I found that actually works. And I'm the only one that can come live daily, every single day, show all my trades and be profitable. I'm the only one. You'll never find anybody else that does this. Are the range bars streaming 24/7? Dale, of course they are. They're streaming live on our website 24/7 for you guys. All right, I see you guys are joining the school community. Let's go. Let's go. What's your win rate and RR on the system? Ghost. Basically, we get around a 60 to 65% win ratio. For the past 8 years, we've gotten that 60 to 65%. And we do it at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio at 100 points above and below. Thank you, Modern Living, for the gift. Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Have you ever met real traders, Sultani? So here's the thing. I've met people who claim to be real traders but are losing money in the markets. I've met real institutional traders, and I've met people from the bank trade floors, which are real traders. Those guys are super serious. Can you use your cell phone? Yeah, you can. You can for sure. It's always better on the PC though. But guys, all right, so what we're going to do is, thank you guys all for joining. We're going to call it a day here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I appreciate the comments, the gifts, the likes, the questions. You guys are amazing. So guys, make sure you guys give me a follow because I'll be live in about 8 hours from now, and we're going to be doing more trades. We're going to try to clear $1,000 to $5,000 a day. You guys know I show you guys this live every single day. You don't have to pay. You should never have to pay. Cancel all your subscriptions because your mentor or guru is scamming you. I'm the only one. I'll come live. I'll teach you guys everything completely for free. You don't have to pay. Just get started. As you're scalping, what's your RR? I do 1-to-1 risk reward ratio at 100 points. I don't consider that scalping really. As scalping, fees are really important. This is why we use Abato because their fees are the lowest. 0 commission, 0 swaps, and the lowest spreads. This is why I'm saying if you're trading anywhere other than Abato, you're guaranteed losing money. What's the address? What's the platform? Okay, before I go, everybody wants to know everything. All right, so here's the office address. So if you're in the Toronto area, come visit me in person. I'm here 7 days a week. Get your account set up. Get it started. Don't waste time. Come visit me in person. Here's my number. You can call me at any time. So take a screenshot. I'll give you guys like 3 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Now, how to get started. What's the broker? All of that. So the platform is abato.com. Get your account set up, abbado.com. Get registered on their web trader, not their MetaTrader 5. Like a lot of people go there. Go to the web trader link on abato.com. They're licensed, they're regulated. And then go to justsimpletrading.org. Just take a screenshot. It's right here. What's your name? It's Mohammed or AKA. Everybody calls me AKA. Does it work from any country? Yes. I know people from all over the world that are using Abato and that are using our system. All right. Let's see. How to learn how to trade. I'm here live daily. I do all my trades live. I show you guys exactly how I make your monthly income every single day. And you don't have to pay. Just come here and learn. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys in about 8 hours from now. Thank you guys all for joining. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are amazing. Have a good one. Get your account set up. Get it funded. Get it verified so that you're ready to follow along and learn because we literally make thousands and thousands of dollars a day. I appreciate all you guys. Devin, Ed, Duncan, Alhaji, Ghost. You guys are awesome. Do I trade Forex or crypto? I actually trade all the markets because all the markets are the same. It's just numbers moving on a chart. Celestino, I appreciate you. All right, guys. Have a good one. And we'll see you guys in 8 hours from now. Make sure you guys get your accounts funded and ready to go because we're going to make a few $1,000s today. And I want you guys to be there for that. Brew is saying, I think I'm going to be the first Kenyan. That's crazy. Welcome, welcome. Peter, yeah, you can come to the office anytime. For sure. Yeah, Jove, have a good one. Take care, guys. All right, let's call it a day here, and we'll be back in a few hours. For sure. I got you, Prince. I got you. What time are you live? I've been live for about an hour now, so whatever it was, wherever you are in the world, an hour before, and I'll be live in about 8 hours from now as well.